Hey guys, Brian here from 5 to Go. I am back with another episode with my good friend Ben over here. We are doing some electrical shenanigans today. We have partnered with a new company. It's not a new company, they've been around for quite a while, but they are just now getting into the RV space with lithium batteries. And you know this guy knows batteries, and these guys have some interesting stuff.
They really do.
Yeah, they have some really cool products coming out. They gave us one of their newer products to install in this rig, and we will be installing 3 more of them in the near future. But the name of the company is Epoch Batteries. I originally was saying Epic, but they say Epoch, so I will say it the way they say it. And they're, like I said, they're just getting into the RV space with lithium batteries. So we are going to be taking out 6 6-volt golf cart batteries in my rig and putting in one single one that has as much power as those 6. And then in a couple weeks, we're putting in 3 more of those for a total of 1,200 amp hours from 4 batteries.
Now you're getting close to me now.
No, you're at what, 20,000?
2070.
20,
So you'll be at 1,200.
1,200, oh yeah, okay.
More than halfway
More
there.
than half of Ben, look at that. All right, let's go look at the battery real quick and then we will talk about what this project entails, because it's a lot. So like I said, it is a 300 amp hour, 12 volt lithium battery, and it is by Epoch Batteries. These guys are out of Atlanta, and we're going to be installing this one on the bottom here, where there are currently 2 6-volt batteries. The second one that we install in a couple weeks, we're going to build a shelf here and install it directly above this one. Over here, there are 4 more batteries, and all 4 of these are going to go today. So by the end of today, this will be completely empty, and we've mapped out and sketched out and 3D modeled that I can fit another one here and another one there. So I will have 4 of these nice big lithium mamma jammas. But unfortunately, that means we got to pull stuff out first.
We do, which means we have to cut some power for a little bit.
Yeah. So what the primary concern is, it's Africa hot.
Yeah.
It's Florida, and we don't want the AC to go off in any of that for any appreciable amount of time. So what do we have to do to keep this thing alive for the rest of my family that's inside not melting?
The air conditioners run on 120 volts AC. We're not going to lose that. That comes from the panel right here. What we're going to lose temporarily is the 12 volt system,
right,
which is the control systems for everything. So the Firefly system in this coach, which basically controls everything. It controls lights, it controls
the thermostats.
The thermostats.
Yeah.
It's all of those things. Luckily, they're all run back here, and the inverter should be able to provide enough power to keep that system online, as long as there's AC power available.
Yep.
It should be able to create, just like most converters can provide a limited amount of power to run DC systems without touching the battery's capacity at all.
Okay, so game plan number 1, option A, which is what we're going to try right now, is this is the negative end of the bank.
This is the most negative terminal right here.
Yep, and then we've got the most positive here.
Right there.
And actually these 2 are in the middle, so there's a whole mess of wires in here.
Yep.
So what we're going to do is, well, what Ben's going to do, because he knows what he's doing, is going to take the wires off this positive terminal, get the jumper cables out, take the wires off the negative terminal, get the jumper ones out, and then bolt those together. And that you said that should pass through the charge from the inverter?
Right, because the inverter comes through right here.
In theory, if the charger is okay with not having a 12 volt source,
correct,
it should
just provide 12 volt
provide
power.
12 volt from shore power.
Correct.
Okay.
Well, that's what we're going to try first. If not, we're going to have to throw some kind of a battery in there to jumpstart the process.
Right, just to keep it at 12 volt while we work somewhere else.
Yep.
Okay, all right, I guess that's what's next then, so it's your show now.
Okay.
All right, so like we said, this is the negative end of this battery bank.
Correct.
Most negative is the terminology you've been
most
using?
negative terminal. That's...
Oh, I just heard a click.
Yep.
So those are the 2 that you want to bolt together, right?
Correct.
All right, so now for the positive side.
Yeah.
You're just going to jump that fuse to that fuse?
Yes.
Because that's all those wires do anyway?
Mm-hmm.
And the other one on the back is just jumping to the middle bank?
Yep.
All right, so while you were under there, you were wrapping these so you could pull them through?
Pull them off and wrap them so they're safe to pull through.
Yep, so we just yanked them through the front here. I keep saying we, and I apologize. I know this is all you.
That is all right. I'm actually thinking about doing something like this up here so that I can zip tie them out of the way.
But we just got a nice thick cloud, so we're not melting for a few seconds here.
Yeah.
Hopefully that doesn't mean we'll be wet in a minute. It is Florida.
Because electricity and water don't go well together.
Yeah. Okay, so at this point, Ben is going to start yanking out all of these batteries because we have confirmed that 12-volt systems inside are fine. AC continues to run with this little bypass setup, so we're going to get all of these batteries out. I need to run to the store and get some studs for this battery because we actually paid them a visit, Epoch Batteries, we paid them a visit at the iCast show in Orlando yesterday, and we forgot to grab studs for the battery. So I'm going to go find some of those while he pulls batteries out, and we'll be right back with installing the new battery. I'm back from the store, and Ben has been a busy little bee. Let's check out all the stuff he's taken out. Still one more there, and one more there. Those two over there are out, and that's where the new battery is going to go. So like I said, we're going to have 4 of those total, so it's going to be a ton of power. It's going to be a huge upgrade. The end goal is to be able to run an air conditioner for a 6-hour drive day or an overnight when we don't want to run the generator. So that's the end goal. It's going to take a few months to get there, but that's what we want to do. So we need to finish taking this stuff out and get on to the next step. Okay, number 6 just came out. I missed it because Ben was faster than me. So lots and lots of space, lots and lots of rust and corrosion, and just grossness. Terrible mounting tabs that are all rusted out. Sounds about right for an RV.
Yep.
But for now, we got one more of these bolts to pull out, and then we talk about next steps.
It is going to be the most difficult bolt to take out.
It's always the last one. We phoned a friend. Yeah, Dan has a cutoff wheel, so now we have a cutoff wheel.
Yep.
Let's go cut something. It worked.
Felt good.
All right, let me return this to our friend.
Don't judge me. It was Prime Day, okay?
Oh, it was Prime Day recently. Holy crap.
Prime Day recently.
Daniel. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We got rained on. We had to scramble, put tools away, all that fun stuff. So everything's hiding under the rig because it's Florida, so it rains just enough to stay humid. The board I was talking about, which my friend Dan, he uses these as project boards. And I will leave a link to this in the description down below. But it is a very, very, very strong, heat-resistant, obviously waterproof because it is made of polypropylene. So it's not going to rot. It's not going to get mold. It is super, super strong. We're going to get the batteries mounted on that. We haven't quite figured out exactly how we're going to do that yet. It might be some L brackets and some eye hooks for straps because these batteries don't actually have feet. Some of the other batteries that Epoch sells have feet, and they're actually coming up with a removable foot system, which is super cool. That it would be so much easier if these had feet because we could just zip it down into that board and be done with it. But we will come up with something and we will share that later in this video. But for now, back to cleaning and drying things out. It's Florida again.
Yes, it is.
If you've ever wondered how humid it is in Florida, it's so humid that all glass fogs up when you walk outside from the lovely, lovely air conditioning inside. We ran to Lowe's during some of the last rainstorms and picked up a wire wheel and a bunch of hardware and a bunch of stuff to actually get one of these batteries installed and also be prepared for the next 3 batteries. So we're going to get this thing all cleaned out. We're going to hit it with some spray paint to get some of that rust taken care of. And then I guess we'll be installing the batteries. So it's a long drawn out process. It's hot, it is humid, but we want to do it right. So it's going to take some time. So back to it. This is before the wire wheel. Now that's after. It looks much, much better. It'll look even better with a fresh coat of spray paint. And it's raining again. We picked like the worst day out of these last few weeks.
I know.
All right, here's the after. Wire brushed and spray painted. Alrighty, we got the cutting board cut, and it fits perfectly. We just had to notch out for the little corners here, and nice solid surface here for the battery to be installed in. So we're going to pull this back out. We're going to center the battery, do some measurements, build a bracket. Hey Ben, guess what?
It's raining again.
It's raining again. Yay! There's a rainbow this time though. And cute kids.
Florida ran out of all the hot rain,
Yeah.
and now it's cold.
How is it?
Yeah.
All right, so we've got a bunch of scrapings on here with the knife, and oh, we got a helper.
Oh yeah, we got a helper, all
Yeah.
right. Say hi, Kyle.
Hi. So we're gonna drill some holes through this, and we marked the bracket for the other side and drill some holes. It probably looks like a mess right now. It'll make sense in about 30 seconds.
I hope so.
Many rainstorms later, and here's our mounting solution we've come up with. So this is the big old 300 amp hour V2 Epoch battery, and it is going to go in here. And we have this cutting board that I showed earlier. We have it screwed down into the frame with self-tapping stainless screws, and then we have aluminum angle iron that we drilled holes through, and those are bolted down to the board with, again, stainless.
In she goes.
Slides right in like it meant to be there. Actually, that space works perfectly.
It really does.
This has been a chore.
Yeah. Well, hey, you got 3 more to do, right?
Yeah. Well, the next 3 are going to be easier because there isn't taking things out, there isn't cleaning stuff up.
That's true.
So that was a lot of the work.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah,
we
a
were
lot of the
still-
work is the prep and the
Yeah.
cleanup of the old mess.
because we were still scraping that stuff out and spray painting after lunch, like
Yeah.
way past halfway. Oh, and a pro tip for outdoor work: get one of those.
Yes.
It's a battery-powered fan.
Yes, from
They're fantastic.
Ryobi.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but just whatever one you have.
Well,
Whatever
yeah,
batteries
whatever.
you
Yeah,
have.
whatever batteries you have.
Yep. So
I
it's
happen to
just
have.
battery-powered fan. Put it anywhere. It's fabulous.
It does actually come with an AC adapter for
Yep,
it
yep.
too, which is nice. If
Which
you're-
technically we should be using here because
could
there's
be, 'cause
power
the
right
plug's
there.
but we've been moving it back and forth.
True.
And so.
True. All right, batteries in. These are bolted down. We have got a.
Hi.
Oh yeah, Ben is still under there. Hey, there he
Hi.
is. We've got a strap on it, and this strap is. This is not what I bought this for, but it is working beautifully. That thing is cinched down super hard, and I'm gonna give it the old. That ain't going nowhere. Right now, it won't go anywhere.
It's absolutely a requirement.
Yep. Okay. Time to wire it up and get some 12-volt power back because our rig has not been happy today.
Yeah.
Final product for now.
Phase 1.
Phase 1 is done, all wired up. Hit the power button and the 12-volt lights came on inside. So now we're going to go reprogram the charger, and I think that's it.
Yep.
Right?
That'll be it.
Good Lord, it's been 9 hours.
Yeah.
9.5 hours. Plus a lot of rain. So
Yeah, it'd be a lot faster if we didn't have to pack up 5 times today.
yeah, but boy, that looks great. All nice and black, shiny stainless. It's like it was made to go there. I like it.
The following day.
All right, y'all. It is the next morning, and we ran out of light last night, but we did get everything installed, everything plugged in. We're having a little bit of an issue with the configuration of our inverter charger, but that's just going to be a matter of dialing in the settings, and there will be more on that in the next video because we're going to have to take some time figuring out those settings. So I will share those in the future. But for now that we have nice, bright, scorching hot daylight, let's take a final look at this install and see Ben's beautiful work. There is the Epoch Battery 300 amp hour V2 12 volt. It is plugged in to everything it needs to be plugged into. It does have data ports on it, but the data ports don't have a cover, or at least we didn't get a cover from them. This was the floor model at the iCast show the other day. So we just covered this with some electrical tape just to keep dirt out of it. This is an external port for a external load balancer, if that is something that you are wanting to do. The strap we used is an awesome strap. I'll put a link to that in the description down below. In a couple weeks, we're going to be meeting up with Epoch at their warehouse in Atlanta, just south of Atlanta, and we're going to be grabbing some more batteries. So thank you again to Ben from Catalyst Connected Living for doing the install. He is an amazing guy. So if you need work done, go onto his website, linked down below, and just submit a request and see if he can be in your area to install your system. He is amazing, does great work, super good guy, could not say anything better about him. And if you are looking for batteries, Epoch, they are coming, and they are doing awesome things, and we might have some really cool stuff to do with them later this year and at the Tampa show. So stay tuned for all of that. So thank you to them, thank you to Ben, thank you to you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.